guys, how you doing? Today is gonna be a different kind of video, something that I haven't done in a while. But first of all, let's just talk about my hair. I used Marley braid to add to my twists because I wanted a little bit of volume, I wanted a bit more length, and I'm loving it. I'm gonna insert some pictures at the end where you guys can see how it actually looks close up, so you can see the difference from my past videos and this video. So, the tea today on why you shouldn't study criminology. Let me contextualize this. Maybe let me say, like, don't study criminology in Africa, and I'll get more in depth. So, let the video begin. Alright, so glasses off. Let's have a serious talk. You know, like wig off, man to man type thing. Glasses off. Let's have a conversation. So I started studying criminology 2016. Finished my first degree in 2018. Did my second degree 2018 to 2019. Graduated in 2019 for my first degree, graduating again 2020 this year for my second degree. And my first degree was criminology, criminal justice, and international studies or international relations. My second was international relations with concentration on the globalization of human rights. Both degrees are pretty new, I suppose, in Africa. That's what a lot of people say, and I sort of agree. It's often people would go to school and study something like law, get into politics, get into international affairs and diplomacy, and they succeed in life. But you know, some smart people decided, let's create criminology, let's create international relations, concentrated subjects, so people can go far. But in Africa, that doesn't happen, and you don't get employed, and it's hard to get into grad school, and it's honestly just a mess. I'm not gonna sit here and like completely trash talk criminology. I'm very passionate about it. If you ask anybody who knows me in my personal life, in my personal capacity, they'll tell you that Shell's very passionate about criminology. And if she had a choice, she would be studying criminology again. She'd be in a different space, probably working in criminology. But guess what? My very first job, I was working as an assistant in an economic department of a specific embassy. Now, I was pretty much doing international trade and investment there. Nothing really associated with my degree except for the very little economics and geography and a little bit of stats that I did in undergrad. But outside of that, criminology is always overlooked when I'm looking at jobs and I'm looking at grad school. A lot of people just don't take it seriously. And it's very frustrating because you think to yourself, so why did this degree get created? First of all, it's a very difficult subject. I know at my school there was a 63% fail rate, and in the nation, in South Africa, there was a 33.3% fail rate for criminology as a degree. That should tell you how difficult it is to get that degree. Now for me, I passed it with a combination of credits and distinctions. I did pretty well actually for criminology. I think I might have had higher grades for my criminology, criminal justice in comparison to my international relations qualification, because I have two certificates, a South African one and an Australian one. Now, again, as I said, it's a very difficult subject. It's one of those things that a lot of people often wouldn't be able to cope with because, one, it is a little bit of law, it's a little bit of science, it's a little bit of maths, it's a lot of logic, a lot of thinking, you get lots of riddles. Yeah, it's a combination of things. Financial crimes, cyber crimes. So learning how to navigate the internet, learning how to understand finance, economics, but still from a criminological perspective, it's very difficult. A lot of people just take it for granted, and I think in the African context, a lot of people think it's one of those degrees that's just, you know, the easy degrees for the not so smart kids, and it's far from that. It's a very specialized, as I said, degree, and a lot of people who do pass it just end up unemployed, or they don't really get to grad school, or when they do, they end up changing their career path and studying something else. Like me, I started in criminology. My second degree is in international studies, and now my third degree is in international business. And it's a little bit like, well, Cheryl, what are you doing with your life? But the truth is, a lot of people just, they don't take it seriously, and as a result, I've had to change my career path. I've had to change my outlook on criminology. I'd love to go back into it. Perhaps it needs to mature a little bit more. But yeah, I just feel like criminology is a very, important thing in our lives, a very important subject, very important topic for anybody, no matter what continent you're on, in every single context, because it's a very multifaceted degree. It's a interdisciplinary degree. But, at the end of the day, we have to live and learn, and it's one of those lessons that I unfortunately learned after studying the program, that it's not one that's very favorable. In the economy right now, in the working economy. But if you do decide to study criminology, here's my advice. You can study criminology, but move to the United Kingdom. That is the hub of criminology. If you can, get into grad school there, get a job there, or the United States. Those are the two places in the world where you'll succeed. If you're in Africa, it's a little bit more difficult because people, as I said, don't take it seriously and they don't understand what criminology is. But thank you for watching, guys. I just felt like getting it off my chest. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!